Hey, it's Aaron, and today we're going to do a coffee and an odd car. Today we're going to talk about the Ferves Ranger. So Ferves was a company that licensed from Fiat and made vehicles back in the day. The Ranger is probably it's the vehicle they're most known for. The others that they built were mostly just prototypes. They really didn't become production vehicles. This did, but there were only 600 made. If you can imagine a Fiat 500 on a four-wheel drive chassis with some roll bars, that's basically the Ranger. It's really cool. It's tiny, off-road capable. Like I said, they only made 600 of these. And Ferves itself is a weird amalgamation of a name. It stands for FERrari VEicoli Speciali. Probably murdering that, but that's kind of what it stands for. They're an Italian automaker, so it's obvious why they were fiddling with the Fiat. These were made for about 5 years, from 1965 to 1970. The Ranger was based on both the Fiat 500 and the 600 models. There was a 4-seat passenger and a 2-seat cargo or truck version that were made. These were using Fiat's 499cc two-cylinder engine. These were rear mounted. It was a Fiat chassis, so they were rear mounted. And they produced about 18 horsepower. It was shown off first at the Turin Motor Show in 1966. Production commenced from there, so they had pre-produced vehicles the year before, and then production commenced in 66 as sales started to kind of pick up. Sales didn't continue. There just wasn't a whole lot of market for a vehicle like this. Had they made maybe a utility delivery van, it might have been a little more popular. They could have competed with Citroën and companies like that with that. Out of the 600 or so made, there's only about 50 of those left. So these are super collectible, very hard to find. The last one that was seen was sold in Monterey, California for $196,000 at RM Sotheby's. A couple of the pictures you've seen are from that. The other pictures are from the Lane Motor Museum in Nashville, Tennessee. So very, very cool. And then, and a couple of photos here were also from Wikimedia. So very cool. I really like this little thing. I'd love to have one, or at least drive it. So yeah, pretty neat. That's the Ferves Ranger. This has been Aaron. Talk to you again soon.